There's something undeniably captivating about Halloween, isn't there? It's the one time of the year where we embrace the darker side of life, where the supernatural and the eerie take center stage. But have you ever stopped to think about why we're so drawn to this holiday? Is it the thrill of fear, the excitement of the unknown, or something more primal? From ancient rituals to modern-day myths, Halloween is steeped in a rich history that's both fascinating and unsettling. So, buckle up and join me as we embark on a journey to uncover the dark secrets that lie at the heart of this beloved holiday. Halloween's roots stretch back over 2,000 years to the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain. On the night of October 31st, the Celts believed the veil between the world of the living and the dead was at its thinnest, allowing spirits to pass through. Bonfires were lit to ward off these wandering souls, and people wore costumes to disguise themselves from any malevolent spirits seeking revenge. This early version of Halloween was far from the candy-filled holiday we know today. It was a time of fear, when people truly believed that death could walk among them. Carving pumpkins, or jack-o'-lanterns, is a beloved Halloween tradition, but its origins are much darker. The practice dates back to an Irish folktale about a man named Stingy Jack, who tricked the devil and was cursed to wander the earth with only a carved-out turnip to light his way. When Irish immigrants brought the tradition to America, they found pumpkins more plentiful and began carving those instead. Today's cheerful jack-o'-lanterns mask the true origin as symbols of eternal wandering and the struggle between the living and the dead. While witches are now a playful symbol of Halloween, their association with the holiday is rooted in the dark history of the witch trials that gripped Europe and America. During the late 1600s, women, often those who were independent, elderly, or simply misunderstood, were accused of practicing witchcraft and executed in horrifying ways. Halloween's imagery of witches flying on broomsticks and casting spells pays homage to this brutal period, a reminder of the thousands who were unjustly condemned and burned at the stake. Trick-or-treating may seem like a harmless Halloween pastime, but its origins lie in medieval Europe's tradition of souling. On All Souls' Day, poor citizens would go door to door, begging for food in exchange for prayers for the dead. Over time, this morphed into children asking for food, and eventually, candy. The trick part of trick-or-treating comes from a time when Halloween was marked by mischief, with children and young adults causing havoc if they didn't receive the due. In its early days, trick-or-treating wasn't so much about fun as it was about survival and appeasing restless spirits. Black cats, often seen as symbols of bad luck and evil during Halloween, have a deeper, darker connection to the supernatural. In the Middle Ages, black cats were believed to be witches' familiars, demonic creatures that helped witches in their dark deeds. Some even thought witches could shape-shift into black cats. These beliefs led to the mass killing of black cats, which, ironically, contributed to the rise of the rat population during the Black Death. To this day, black cats are sometimes avoided or even harmed during Halloween, a tragic legacy of ancient superstitions. Wearing masks and disguises on Halloween dates back to the Celtic tradition of warding off evil spirits by hiding one's identity. However, there's something unsettling about wearing another face, and that discomfort has been explored in various dark ways throughout history. In the past, people believed that donning a mask on Halloween night didn't just hide your identity, it could invite spirits to inhabit your body. In some cultures, masks were worn in rituals that involved summoning spirits or connecting with the dead. Today, while Halloween masks are fun and playful, their roots are steeped in rituals meant to deceive and protect against the supernatural. The iconic orange and black of Halloween aren't just for aesthetic purposes. They have a morbid history. Orange symbolizes the autumn harvest, while black represents death and the dark underworld. In ancient Celtic Samhain rituals, the orange flames of bonfires were thought to ward off the darkness, while black symbolized the time when spirits roamed freely. The contrast between these two colors highlights the battle between life and death that's central to Halloween's origins, making it a time to both celebrate and fear the unknown forces that lurk in the dark. While most people think of candy as harmless, Halloween has a chilling story involving the treat. In 1974, a man named Ronald Clark O'Brien poisoned his own son's Halloween candy with cyanide, hoping to collect life insurance money. O'Brien gave the tainted candy to other children as well, though they fortunately didn't eat it. The case became infamous, and O'Brien earned the nickname, the Candyman. This real-life horror has since fueled the widespread urban legend of tampered Halloween candy, a fear that remains prevalent today, though true cases of poisoned or tampered candy are exceedingly rare. The Halloween party you attend today, filled with costumes, games, and decorations, has its roots in divination rituals meant to communicate with spirits and predict the future. In the 18th and 19th centuries, Halloween gatherings often included rituals like apple bobbing or mirror gazing, where young women would try to catch a glimpse of their future husband. These seemingly innocent games were believed to open doorways to the spirit world, inviting ghosts or supernatural forces into the celebration. What's now a fun holiday tradition was once a night for courting fate and the unknown. Although the full moon is commonly associated with Halloween in popular culture, it's a relatively rare occurrence on October 31st. However, when it does happen, it brings with it a wave of superstition and fear. Ancient cultures believed that the full moon heightened supernatural activity, opening portals to the otherworld. It was thought to be a time when werewolves transformed, witches performed their most powerful spells, and spirits walked the earth. While the full moon doesn't scientifically increase paranormal activity, the eerie glow it casts on Halloween night adds to the feeling that anything could happen, heightening the sense of danger and mystery. In the Middle Ages, and we find that Halloween had become a time for fortune-telling and divination. People would gather round to hear stories of ghosts, ghouls, and other supernatural beings that roamed the land. It was a time of magic and mystery, when the impossible seemed possible. In Mexico, the Day of the Dead is still celebrated to this day, with elaborate altars and offerings to the dearly departed. But few people know that this holiday has its roots in an ancient Aztec festival, when the veil between the worlds was believed to be at its thinnest. The truth is, Halloween is a holiday that's shrouded in mystery, a time when the rational and the irrational blend together in a delicious cocktail of fear and fascination. But as we dig deeper, we begin to uncover a web of secrets and lies that threaten to upend everything we thought we knew about this beloved holiday. The next time you don a costume, light a pumpkin, or trick or treat, remember that you're participating in an ancient ritual that's been shrouded in mystery for centuries. And who knows, you might just uncover some dark secrets of your own. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the heart of Halloween. If you have any thoughts or theories about the dark secrets we've uncovered, be sure to leave them in the comments below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more spine-tingling content. Until next time, stay spooky.